Senior night at Tiger Stadium, and that means it's the last home game of the 2013 season. Time to bring out the family for a little love and recognition. And the Tigers are playing for the district championship tonight against another perfect district record. Who will take home the crown, the Nocona Indians or your Jacksboro Tigers? Welcome to the Jacksboro National Bank Tiger Football Film, brought to you by Jacksboro National Bank at mybanktexas.com. Lockheed Oilfield Services, proud to support the Tigers. McFarland Plumbing, on the square in Jacksboro. Norville Construction, quality construction you can trust. Bailey Auto Plaza, your new car and truck dealer in Graham. And H-Brand Livestock Pet and Garden, more than just a feed store. The Tigers come out and we see a little different game than we've been seeing the past couple of weeks. It's an all-out aerial attack. And from the red zone, Kirk Weldon gets to scrambling and would find David Stretcher in a virtually empty backfield. How'd you get that open, David? And David would have the first score of the night. Nocona shows they've got the air game too and quickly get inside the 10-yard line where it's going to be hard to keep them out, and they score on a rushing touchdown. But instead of going for the tie, they do a really tricky direct snap play for a two-point conversion that doesn't happen, and the Tigers keep a thin lead. The kickoff return is picked up by number 15, Caleb Martin, who gets a great return. This ball would start right around the 20-yard line, and it wouldn't be too much trouble for David Stretcher to get the second touchdown of the night. He's got one receiving and one rushing. The Indians answer right back, and so far this game is all offense. But without PATs, they're still trailing by 2. The first defensive stop of the night would be by the Indians, who forced the Tigers to punt, and with just 2 points separating these two teams, now the D has got to protect the lead. And the D steps up nicely. Big stops at the line and tight coverage in the secondary, and the Indians are kicking this ball right back to the Tigers. And finally, we see that familiar sight that we love to see. DJ comes hot stepping through the line, elbows pumping, knees in the air. He'd rush for just over half the field to stretch out this lead to 20-12. Another outstanding defensive stop, and the Tigers take over the ball on downs near midfield. David Stretcher is on fire tonight. He's catching everything Kirk throws at him. He'd get a first and goal, and it would be DJ Thomas to run this one in for another first half score. Don't know if we mentioned that David Stretcher was having a good game. Good game might not be the word for it. Great game. Phenomenal game. He gets this pick and will not go down. He has some pretty sick improvisational running skills. And it finally goes down around the Indians' 40. What J is it? DJ! DJ gets his third touchdown on the night, and it's still the first half. Next kickoff, Indians would find a seam in the field here and tear their way right through. They'd get a last-minute touchdown on the half to get the score to 33-20. So with that, the Tigers go to the locker room. Well, most of them anyway. A few don't get any breaks and go to hit the field with the Purple Pride Band. Now, a 13-point lead is pretty sweet. But with this Nocona team, the Tigers can't get too comfortable. They're going to have to come out fighting in the second half. The defense comes on strong. Big sack by Bubba Johnson, and David Stretcher makes a sweet open field tackle to save a touchdown, and the Indians would turn over their first drive on downs. Did we mention that David Stretcher is having a great game? He gets this long reception for his second receiving TD and 3 total on the night. In the fourth quarter, he'd make a nice toe-dragging sideline reception, but in the end zone on this drive, we'd see Mr. Cooper Tisdale with his first touchdown of the night. The Tigers have a sweet lead, but let's see the Bailey Auto Plaza built for tough play of the game. Did we mention that David Stretcher's having, yeah, okay, we said that, but he manages to pick this ball in the end zone and shuffles and jukes his way down the field through some heavy traffic. Nobody's gonna stop this train. He'd run from purple to purple for his 4th touchdown on the night. DJ would get one more to get us to our final score of 60-26. A resounding victory for the Tigers. And with that win, Coach Hodden and the 2013 Jacksboro Tigers have done something that no Tiger football team has done in a decade. They got off to a rough start. They had no wins with an 0-2 record, and they pulled themselves up by their bootstraps, went on a 7-game winning streak, and now they can say that they are the 2013 district champions.
Guys, when you do something like this great that you accomplish, keep it with you the rest of your life. because people will never, ever, ever be able to take this away from you. You did what they said you couldn't do.
Right.
And we ain't finished. You got me?
There is one game left in district. The Tigers play Holiday on the road, and after that, it's playoffs, baby. And that's it for your Jacksboro National Bank Tiger football film, brought to you by Jacksboro National Bank, Lockheed Oilfield Services, McFarland Plumbing, Norville Construction, Bailey Auto Plaza, and H-Brand Livestock Pet and Garden. On behalf of Scene Marketing, I'm Jay Hawkins, shouting out to all the fans in Tigerland.